Hey, what's happening, people? And as promised, I'm going to try and keep you guys up to date with what's going on with my ankle. I've had x-rays done. Everything was good, but the they it's not healing as quickly as I thought it would heal. And I've had a few people look at it, couple of physio friends and a couple of GPs, and we kind of all come to the conclusion that there might be a little bit more wrong with it than expected. But for me, I'm going to still try and get on top of my own physio treatment, and I won't push against pain. If something is painful, I won't do it. But I'm going to show you some of the things that I do in order to help, you know, kind of get the ankle back up. I'm not a trained physio, so please don't take this as gospel. Look into it yourself and speak to your physio about it. The reason why we have doctors, and the reason why I would heavily advise you go and see a healthcare professional, is because some of the things that I may be sharing, you may have, you may have more problems than I have in that ankle. So yeah, I highly recommend going to see professionals first. So this is the foot that's injured, and I've got minimal thing in it. I hope you guys can kind of see it there. That's where the ankle is swollen. And if you compare the two, how to do that? Compare the two, you can see which ankle is, yeah. So it's my right foot. From there, we're gonna just do a couple of exercises, and I'm gonna show you how that works. So just so you can see here, we've got the door panel or a wall, and I'm gonna show you with my one ankle, where basically this is my good leg, my left, and I'm just going to touch the wall, so I keep my foot flat, and you can move your foot back slightly and try and touch and see how far back you can go. I don't have great flexibility, but this is something that I wanted to do anyway, and I'm going to have to do it more, but you're just trying to touch, and I would hold that there for about 30 seconds, release in 30 seconds. Now I'm going to show you with the injured foot. As I place it, as I move forward, I feel pain just there. There's about, I would say about 5, maybe 6 centimeters space, but I'm just going to hold that position for 30 seconds. And it's quite uncomfortable. I've got very minimal mobility in that ankle. So I'll release now, and I'll do that 3 times. So there, I've got my resistance band, and I will always do both legs. Like, I didn't do this one full out there because I'm trying to show you what I'm doing for my injured leg, but I'll show you with my left. You just want to hold and add some tension, and you want to pull so that your leg goes back a little bit, so that your foot is actually, call it inverted maybe, see, but it's pulling to one side, and you just want to pull out and down if you can, and just that motion, round and to the side, round and to the side, round and to the side. And you just want to try and get, if you can get 10, get 10. Usually if you're okay, you could do these exercises even before you get injured, and I recommend you do. And that is what we're going to try and do, but I'm going to show you what it looks like with the injured foot, which is not as mobile. I'm not going to add as much resistance, and that is me actually pulling it in. That's it trying to actually face in. It can't really go any further than that, and that's me pushing out. Very little motion on that. So that's another exercise, and it's just very uncomfortable. There's a it's not pain as such, but yeah, it's discomfort. I might have high tolerance when it comes to pain. But yes, and we're just going to try and get a few more of these in, and then I'll relax. And because I think there's still ligament damage, what I will do after this is I will ask Samuel, who's a physio in training, to actually still add strapping to help support those ligaments throughout the day. Okay, and that was my next exercise. Whoo! We're gonna move on. Show you a simple calf raise on the floor. So this is not me taking it off. So what we're doing is, I'm gonna show you on this foot, is we're gonna try and get our body over our center. So if I move all the way back, hopefully you can see that everything's aligned. I'll show you. So it's aligned, and I'm trying to get over onto the top and down, over onto the top and down. But because this foot's injured, when I'm starting, I'm not gonna lift this foot. I'm not gonna lift my left foot. So I'm gonna rock over and press up. If you got a wall or something, you can hold on to it. But for now, I'm gonna press up and just try and get onto the balls, like the front ball of my foot. Okay. And we're gonna go to that. I will now relax for a bit and keep you guys updated as to how progress is going. I hope these exercises help for those of you who can't afford physio, or just don't know what to do. If you have been injured in the past, I highly recommend that you start these exercises even if it's been a while ago, because you need to strengthen that. If you don't, those ligaments never really heal well, and there's no strength there, you will carry on getting injured. I hope this has helped, and I will do my utmost best to, keep you guys updated in a week by week kind of diary on what's going on with the ankle and sports updates as well, because I feel like that's what my channel should be about, as well as my music and all of that other stuff. Stay blessed and peace.